Homestead. I'm Perry, and I have been trying for over a week to get up on my roof and clean the flue of my stovepipe. And we just got home from church, and I'm gonna tackle that. And if you made the Stivers Harvest Homecoming, I'm sure you had a great time. It was really good. They pulled off really good harvest celebration. So anyhow, time for me to go over here, head up the ladder, and start cleaning on this flue. And I'll show you what I'll do. So let's get started. First thing I'll be doing is taking these sheet metal screws out and pulling the cap off. Okay, there's several ways you can do this. You see that has a little eyelet on the top. If you wanted to tie a line to that and drop a weight down through the flue, somebody in the bottom can pull it on through. And you can have something tied to the opposite end to pull it back up. I use a pole. Got these extension rods, and as I start down through the flue where you can see some of the creosote built up, it's worse right here around the top than it is further in the pipe. I don't know why that is, but I'll start that through my pipe, and I will add extension rods as I go. And if you're turning this thing, you have to remember, turn it clockwise. You'll unscrew the pole and have a brush stuck in your flue. So keep that in mind as you're going down through there and cleaning. Always turn the brush clockwise. So, time for me to get this in. Add another extension and go from there. Can y'all see some of that stuff coming out? I don't know if that's going to show up on the video, but a lot of little particles. Yeah, see what just popped out of there? So that's how you clean it and avoid a flue fire. I stopped just because I have to show you this. Sitting here cleaning on the flue and just enjoying the view. I just want to show you the view from my rooftop. I see one house, and I see part of another house, and a couple of barns that way. Probably not going to see as good here going towards the sun. I got a neighbor's house down there by the road. A couple more, but they're all spaced out. And just that there's a lot of nice land in between. That's my good neighbor Tally. And if you can see my truck way back there, that's my barn up there on the hill. All I can really say is just too blessed to be stressed. This is just so right for me out here. I love it. I just wanted to share that real quick.
Perry's going up on the roof. I missed him going up there, but he's going up on the roof to clean out the stovepipe. So I guess I better get my stuff out of inside there, or it's going to be a mess. I I guess there's still some ashes left in there, a little bit from last year. I think he's making a video too from up there. Well, anyway, I'll be glad to get that cleaned out and feel safe about having a fire in there. So I'm starting to hear stuff falling. He wanted me to get up there and video. And I can do a lot of things, but I don't do heights real well. I was going to do it, but he didn't ask me again today. He was going to do it the other day. And I had made up my mind I was going to go up there and do it. But he didn't ask me today, so I didn't offer. So it sounds like he's doing it himself. He's talking now, so he's not cleaning. I'll show you when stuff's falling. He's still talking, but he's scraping too, so. I heard a lot of stuff falling. It took us a lot to get this pipe in where we wanted the stove to be, because it's right at the, I guess, where the roof changes. I don't understand it all, but anyway, I know there's some twists and turns up in the attic to be able to put the stove here. We did have it professionally done because this is a serious thing. Like, you know, you don't want your family's life at risk. So it was worth it to us to put out the extra money to have this done properly. So, but Perry does get up there with his brushes and clean it out right every single year. And don't trust those chimney cleaning logs to clean out your stovepipe the correct way. My dad was a firefighter in Louisville, and it's just a thing that I take pretty seriously. So keep your family safe and clean out your stovepipe every year.
Look at this. Kim said she heard me up here on my phone doing a video, and now look down there on the ground, and she's down there with the camera. So she's gonna try to do some videoing as I clean. I think she'll come up the ladder, but she probably won't come up on the roof. I hear you.
I don't like this. Oh, it's wiggly.
It ain't going nowhere.
Okay, that's as far as I need to go, right?
Okay. All right, well, she's going to take over the video. Right now, I'm on my second rod. Getting ready to go to my third. And I'm also getting ready to hit a curve in the flue. Changes a little bit of direction because we're so close on top of the eave of the house on the garage side. We had to move a little bit in order for it to match up. Right now. I'm past the curb, I think. Okay, I just made the transition from my triple wall pipe inside, double wall out here, to the single pipe over the stove. And I'm constantly trying to turn.
Woo-wee!
So, see how far down, I think. That's 15 feet, I believe. I think these are 3 foot each. Yeah, they're 3 foot each. So that's 15 feet from the top of my flue to the damper on the stove inside. So I'm gonna let her get off this ladder, and I'm gonna hit this a few more times. Then I'll be going inside to clean up the mess I've made. Okay, most of this is geared for people that haven't done this in the past, somebody that's new to using a wood stove. Mine happens to be on the inside, it's a 6-inch flue, so you need a 6-inch brush. And they have 8-inch flues as well. My brush and pole, I believe I got both of them at Tractor Supply. And creosote comes from wet wood, green wood, or wood that's not totally cured. Definitely want to stay away from pine and cedar that's so heavy in sap. I use some pine for kindling a little bit since I do so much woodworking, and I always seem to have an abundance of that laying around. But I would stay away from manufactured lumber for the most part, especially treated. And that's pretty much the basics. Like I say, I'm getting ready to head down and check out the mess I've made, get the shop vac and clean that up. Well, this was really good. I didn't get a whole lot of creosote. I've gotten, in the past, I've gotten a whole lot more. So yeah, this is really good. There's a little bit back here that fell behind this little lip, but yeah, I'm very happy on that. I know someone that it's not a very smart thing, but they say they build the hottest fire the first part of the year to catch the flue on fire and burn the creosote out from the previous year. Don't try that. Spend the money, get a brush, an extension pole, and knock that stuff out of there.
Keep your family safe.
And yeah, as Kim said, keep your family safe. And when I come back, Kim will be with me and we'll talk a little bit about the harvest celebration. Okay, hey, I'm back. I told you when I came back I would have Kim with me, and she's here, and look what's going on behind us.
Yay! I
Very
guess.
nice.
I'm not really ready for winter.
Definitely not ready for winter. Now, the harvest celebration. What a really, really good time that was. Got to see familiar faces. Talked to Jack and Tangi, didn't talk to Tangi as much, but did talk to her. But I spent quite a bit of time talking with Jack about his chicken coop. Lundy and Julie. Met Chris Single Dad. Really enjoyed talking with him. And of course, I almost said it. I almost said Jack and Zen. Zach and Jen and Grammy Karen. Just had a really good time. They really put together a good event.
It turned out really good.
And let's see, we met Francine and Bill yesterday morning. Had a comment from them on our channel, and they said that they would see us there, and we hadn't met them before. And usually when somebody comments on a video or something, and I'm not sure who it is, I go to their channel to see who they are. And when I saw them, I called them by name. I didn't hear them say, "How did you know our name?" So I had to go back later and explain how I knew their name.
Because I heard them say, "How'd you know that?" And I was like, "How did you know that?"
Yeah. So yeah, I had to go track them down. I thought they think I'm some kind of stalker or something, but no. Whenever I get any kind of comment from someone, I try to go to their channel and.
If they have a channel.
Yeah. And especially if it's somebody that I don't recognize, and most of our viewers, I mean, they're just there, they're following us, and getting to know some of them. If you want to take the time to actually talk with us on Facebook, you can go to our Runaway Homestead Facebook page, and much easier to comment back to anything. We met Mr. Blair, and I talked so much I missed his first name. Only because I was talking about his last name being the same as Kim's maiden name. Very nice gentleman. So Mr. Blair, if you see this, send me a comment and tell me your first name again, please.
Yeah, because as you can see, he's the talker.
Take over.
That's okay.
Okay. Another couple that came up to us and talked to us were David and Vicky, and they live right here in Spencer County near us. And
that was cool.
Yeah, David's a guitar player. It is definitely new for us to have people come up and start talking because we're so new at this. But it is really, it's cool that people do that, and it's nice to know they enjoy the content we're putting out there, especially on my side, because I'm not doing as much homesteading as I am working in my shop on one thing or another. So I mean, I hope people enjoy that. That's something a little bit different.
But that was cool meeting somebody from our town.
Yeah, it was, and also found out that he's a guitar player. So it looks like down the road, me and Dave might just get together and play a little music.
I think they have a big garden too, I think they said.
Yeah.
I don't think they have animals though.
That part where I was just scratching my nose and stuff, you can cut that out.
Okay. Also, when you said about the guitar twice.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, cut that out. Anyhow, it's dark outside already. I'm not used to that this early.
It's getting warm really quick.
Yeah. And it's getting warm here by the fire. So anyhow, that's about all we have for today. And again, the harvest celebration and the speakers Stivers, I was very impressed with what
Good
you put
job.
together. It was really, really good.
And it was fun.
And so
I think the
until,
Polka Pumpkin was a hit.
yeah, Kim made a large pumpkin with 50 cups attached to it with gifts
I
or
think it was
treats.
a literal hit. I think they punched a pumpkin.
Oh.
There wasn't a cup left on it on the whole thing when we left with it.
Yeah, you
But
got a video with that or just pictures of that?
I got a picture. I don't think
Yeah.
I got a video.
Anyhow, it had 50 cups glued to a board with treats inside of each one, and the young kids got to punch through the
napkin.
napkin that concealed the treats, and when we got back to the board, it was destroyed. But that's okay. That's what it was for.
Yeah. Oh, we met Joe and Deb too. They're YouTubers.
Oh, yes, we
Remember
did.
them?
Yep, Bumbling Acres.
Yeah.
Because I went and looked at a couple of their videos this morning.
Yeah.
And he had told me he had seen where I had worked with the bentonite in my pond. So I'm going to keep him updated on that.
Ellie Mae.
And when I got up this morning and watched a couple of theirs, I found out that they are getting married next weekend. So congratulations to them, and really enjoyed talking with them. So anyhow, yeah,
We had a really good time.
yeah.
It was a fun day.
And please comment. Don't hesitate to comment, and or drop us a note on Facebook, because we love to reply and love to get to know you. So that's about it for our Sunday. Ellie Mae's here, as usual. And anyhow, thanks for following us. It was a real treat yesterday meeting you all, and can't wait to meet more of you.
See ya.
Catch you later.
On the next video.